What an awesome adventure EAA Airventure was this year. Mike and I flew a flight of 2 out of Mid Valley Airport near our home in Dunlap, Tennessee on July 22nd. After a several-hour weather delay due to fog in the valley, we finally got airborne around 11:30 a.m. Our first stop was Tell City, Indiana, and we made a mental note of the amazing pilot lounge and availability of MoGas. Next leg was Danville, Illinois, and we were hoping to make Rock the Ramp Air Show in Middleton, Wisconsin, but the fog delay and Sadie's small gas tanks prevented us from making it before they closed the airport. We stopped at DeKalb, Illinois and waited until they reopened. We made it to Rock the Ramp around 6:30 p.m. and met up with fellow Oshkosh ultralight camping buddies Joe, Alex, Steve and Chantel, Gary, Greg, and Damien. They had flown in from Idaho, Colorado, and California. We flew a flight of 8 STOL airplanes into the Oshkosh ultralight field the next morning. Here is our post-arrival photo. All smiles. We then pushed the airplanes to our camping spots. Thank goodness it was downhill. We had planned to fly out and go watch the Sodbuster STOL competition and possibly go to New Holstein. But one look at the radar and we decided to stay put. Mike and I, but mainly Mike, had just spent 2.5 years building his Just Aircraft SuperSTOL, and she was going to be judged at Airventure. So we contacted awesome friend Chris Hibbins of Pack Air and got the FireSTOL a cozy hangar for the night among the stars of Oshkosh. We got back to camp in time to make sure Sadie was tied down really well and nervously watched the storm roll through. We were all lucky. Several planes were damaged in the high winds, but ours all survived unscathed. We decided to go eat at the hangar restaurant after the storm and watched an awesome lightning show from the storm that had just passed.
Wonderful. Some of these out of the way for you.
Monday morning brought the arrival of Delta's beautiful Team USA A330. I was beaming with pride as it landed. I had just flown that very airplane from Paris to New York the month before, so she had a very special place in my heart. I got to see lots of Delta friends as I did my part to help out. Mike caught this amazing photo of my 2 girls, the one that makes me money and the one that costs me money. Mike had to stay by his airplane for most of the show because judges would come by every day. But in the evening, we would go watch the STOL demo and balloon glow. Tuesday evening, we went to see neighbor Jody Whitmire at his compound in Camp Scholler and had delicious tacos and margaritas. I went to the Women Venture tent and picked up my awesome pink t-shirt. I got to sign a big poster that had mine and Sadie's picture on it from last year. Women Venture is fun. We take a group photo in Boeing Plaza. It's cool to see all those women pilots in one place. We were super thankful to Zilla for making grocery runs for us. The air shows were wonderful, and my favorite was the night show and the amazing pyrotechnics. We went to a forum on STOL flying And we went to see the Slen Norden. We also saw the high wing sling. And this airplane, it ended up being grand champion. Judging ended on Friday, so we decided we would go have some fun. We took to the skies, flying to Kelly's Country Creamery, where we got ice cream. See the ice cream cone in the field pointing the way? Mike and Hans flew in first, and here I come in Sadie. The ice cream was delicious, and they had beautiful fields of sunflowers. Hans bought a bouquet and brought it back to Oshkosh. That evening, we got a letter inviting us to the awards ceremony. We celebrated by letting our little award winner go play. Mike and Hans in FireSTOL, me and Sadie, and Joe in his Kit Fox headed to the Wisconsin River for some bar hopping. It was my first time landing on sandbars. It was so much fun. Big thanks to Joe for going with us. He's a veteran bar hopper and showed us the ropes. Saturday evening, it was time to find out what our baby had won. We had this amazing group of friends with us, and we were over the moon to find out it was a champion bronze Lindy. Sunday morning, we headed home. We did a formation takeoff on 18 right out of Oshkosh, with our first stop being Joliet, Illinois. Remember last year, the tail spring broke here. Well, this year, no drama, and we got to thank one of our tailwheel team Joliet friends. Next stop was Doc Cunningham's private strip near Lafayette, Indiana, where last year we had made an emergency landing after losing all of the oil. It was great to see him and his wife again. We brought them happies from Oshkosh, and then we were on to our next stop, which was Sky King Airport, just north of Terre Haute. We made it to Tell City next. The weather looked bad south of us, so we decided to stay the night. The airport manager was so kind, and the facilities are awesome. A wonderful pilot lounge with a pull-out bed and showers. The next morning, Kenneth House showed up in his Kit Fox between storms. We got his airplane in the hangar right before another line went through. Again, I can't say enough about the hospitality of the Tell City Airport. After the storm passed, we all took off for Smithville, Tennessee, a preemptive stop to make sure the weather and clouds had cleared out at home. We took the courtesy car into town and had catfish. Yum. The final leg home, Smithville, Tennessee to TN 45 Magic Valley Airport. This was my first landing in Sadie at our airstrip, 600 feet of grass. It was exciting to be home.
First landing at the farm. Terry trying to get out of the way.
I tell people I hope you have a spare lens. I'm going to break your first one.
I'm home. She gave me a good landing too.
She did.
She was gentle. Yay! Welcome, Sadie. Welcome home.
Back from Oshkosh.
Right, woo. And we brought friends.
Picked up a hitchhiker on the way.